This is a test. I'm testing while nobody's watching. Hey, welcome back to Bite Size Trivia. We will be getting going in about less than 10 minutes. I like to give people enough time to get in. We have no participants right now, so we definitely can't start now. If you would like to participate, you can go to Kahoot.it and put in the game pin that's there at the top, 991868. Let's make sure that's in the thing. Yes, it is. Okay. Or you can scan the QR code if you have it on another device, and it should take you right there. Create your little icon, name your little self, and we will get going here in a bit. Well, my apologies because somebody switched this to autoplay, which is not what we wanted to be doing. And we might just have to roll with it. Really depends. It went fast. Oh, here we go. Okay. I can go back. I hope you all aren't seeing all of this because we're just gonna roll with it. Some people will be a little bit out, but that's all right. We are going to wait a few minutes to hopefully get some more folks in. Listen, we've been gone for 2 months. Maybe some of us are rusty. But the first category is definitely going to be Canada Day, in case you didn't figure that out. I also have my phone on, so that's, you know, let's turn that off. We'll figure it out. All right, for anybody just joining us, remember you can join in the game. I think we have a couple of players right now, at the very least. You can put in the game pin, which is at the bottom, 991868, to join in. The first question we already answered because, like I said, it was on autoplay, and so, oops. Let's just go for it. The question was, what is the national tree of Canada? And it was the maple tree. If you didn't know that, well, that was the easy one. So here we go. No, we've lost our only other view on YouTube. So it's just me. Question number 2. Oh, here we go. We got 3 people. All right. Spelling bee champ. I think I know who that is. Meh and Val. Well done, Meh. Well done, Val. All right, question number 2. Which of the following is not an animal featured on modern Canadian coins? The beaver, the Canada goose, the caribou, or the common loon? They have a lot of animals on their coin. And no, it is the Canadian goose. Did we lose somebody? I think we lost somebody. Canadian goose, there's no, and it's Canada goose, not Canadian goose, for the record. They don't have citizenship, as an old supervisor of mine used to say. Hey, we got another person. Welcome up. How many provinces does Canada have? They have 12, 10, 26, or 50? Yes, they have 10 provinces. Can you name them all? Edmonton, Ontario, British Columbia, and the others. All right. Val taking first place, dropping meh down. Oh, and here's Catastic. Welcome to our bit of a hot mess. Bit of a hot mess going on here. Which of the following Ryans are not Canadian or Canadian American? Ryan Seacrest, Ryan Gosling, Ryan Reynolds, or Ryan Stiles? Some very famously Canadian, some less so. One is not. And that's correct. It is Ryan Seacrest. All-American Ryan Seacrest. If you don't know who Ryan Stiles is, well, you're missing out. Oh, all right. Valman Spelling Bee champ. Still first, second, third. Canada has an official national tartan called what? The Beaver Brown tartan, the Polite tartan, the Maple Leaf tartan, or the Looney tartan? What a weird place. It's called the Maple Leaf tartan, and I think it's just red. And other colors, but mostly red. I should have had a picture of that one, but I didn't. Val now has an answer streak of 3. We're blowing through the questions as per usual, and we got an early start. Typically, we start a little bit later, but if I'm being honest, I'm a bit of a mess today. So, hey, oopsie daisy. I forgot the camera. I did all sorts of things. Now we got knock knock. Round 2. Knock knock. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to set you up for a joke. I'll say knock knock. You'll say who's there wherever you are. And then I'll say the joke, and you have to answer it. For example, here we go. Knock knock. Who's there? The actor who played Obi-Wan Kenobi in the prequel Star Wars movies. Are you going to say Christian who, Alec who, Liam who, or Ewan who? That's right. Nice easy one for you. Ewan. But wait, what's the actual punchline? Oh, wait, we got to give people credit. All right, here we go. Very good, very good, very good. You and me need to talk if you got that one wrong, because that was the easy one. It's Ewan McGregor. Knock knock. The actor who played Marty McFly. Are you going to say Emilio who, Christopher who, Martin who, or Michael who? That's right. It's Michael. Who said Martin? Oof. All right. Remember, it's still anyone's game? My cool friend who was in Back to the Future just got into town. It's Michael J. Fox, obviously. These jokes, all original. You're welcome. I'm also going to double check. Okay, yep, that's all good. Here we are. Okay. Who's ready for the next one? Knock knock. Who's there? The singer of Pink Pony Club. Sabrina who, Ariana who, everybody knows Chapel. I don't even know why I bother. These are way too easy. Everybody gets points. No movement. Val, well on top. Hey, almost 900 points. Yes, I did my math correct on that one. And with an answer streak of 6. But what's the punchline? This chap'll help you get in the door open for sure, whatever that says. It's Chapel Rowan, everybody's favorite. It'll have you saying, Sabrina who? Sorry, Sabrina Carpenter. Knock knock. Who's there? The actor who played Sarah Connor in the original Terminator movie. Isabella who, Linda who, Mackenzie who, or Janet who? Yeah, this is where we get a little, never mind. Okay, wow, all right. Thought I was being real clever with this one, but okay, I guess I was not. Oh, now Val's up by 1,000 points. Okay, nice, 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 nice. Linda, guy a hand and open this door already. It's Linda Hamilton, who played Sarah Connor in the original 2 Terminator movies, but not the 3rd, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Okay, how about one more? Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Who's there? The 26th President of the United States. Grover who, Woodrow who, Theodore who, or William who. All can lead to great punchlines. And people were really split on this one, 3-3. It was Theodore, not Woodrow. Let's see what that did. Ooh, Val. Matt. But Catastic now has the highest answer streak of 5. And that makes Spelling Bee Champ moving up. All right, what's the, yeah. Theodore is still closed, my guy. It's Theodore Roosevelt. That was the 26th President of the United States. I think that's the last one as far as knock knock jokes. You are welcome. We are 10 minutes in and halfway through. Not great timing for me. Maybe I should start adding more rounds again. But we do have round 3, which is almonds and just almonds. So let's see what you know about almonds. What U.S. state grows 80% of the world's almonds? California, Oregon, Nebraska, or Washington? All right, I think we were waiting for one more person. It is California. California. Notoriously use up a lot of water. One person missed that one, everybody else got it right. And there is now some movement. Spelling Bee Champ in second place, knocking down. Val still holding steady, number 1. And Spelling Bee Champ has the streak of 6. All right, almonds 2. What confectionery product is made mostly from sugar and almond meal or almond flour? Marzipan, halva, dodel, or pastilage? Again, that's the same one as last time. Yeah, 5 for the first and 1 for the second. Interesting. It is marzipan. Marzipan. You make it in a pan. I don't know, maybe you do. Okay, lots of points there. Val still up by 1,000, sorry, by 1,000. Catastic now has the highest streak of 7. Well, I think so does Spelling Bee Champ. Anyway, whatever. In the show The Good Place, Chidi believes he's gone to the bad place for purchasing what almond product? Almond milk, almond flour, almond extract, or almond butter? Yes, and I'm going to point out right now that these answers are randomized. I don't know why all of these have been the first option the first time, but that's whatever. It was almond milk. It was because all the water used to make the almonds was bad for the environment, so he felt bad for it. Highly recommend The Good Place if you've never watched it. Up, going up, Catastic going down. Everybody else staying put. All right, who's ready for the next? You are all ready for the next one. You're really just blowing through. This bite-sized trivia needs to be longer, is what I think. Edible almonds are called sweet almonds, but bitter almonds contain what deadly chemical compound? Mercury, arsenic, benzene, or cyanide? Everybody's answering real fast. But nobody truly knew that answer, right? 3 of you got it correct. Did you know? It was cyanide. Okay, Val and Meh. Somebody else. Boo. Has got a new player. It is Boo. Okay. But Boo now has the answer streak of 4. I'm trying my best to slow it down because y'all are going too fast. Almonds are not botanically considered nuts and are instead closely related to what fruit? Grapes, apples, bananas, or peaches? I did my best to find a picture that did not include any of those things. It is peaches, which makes sense if you kind of see the, what a almond looks like in the shell, what peach pits look like. I don't know, I guess, whatever. Ooh, man. Jumping up to number 2, a past spelling bee. Who gets down? Spelling bee probably learned to spell from the library. Okay, I think that was the last one for almonds. Let's find out. Yes, round 4 pigeons. Now for the 2 people watching on YouTube, you can still join in by going to Kahoot.it, putting in the PIN 991868. And at the end of this round, I think there's some bonus questions. We'll start a new game. Everybody goes down to 0, so you'll have an even chance. And I'll also take this moment to promote my bird watching program in Central Park this Friday at 10 o'clock. Information on our website. Email me, garrett.wilson@lfpl.org. If you want to join, that is, of course, if you are watching live or any other time this week before Friday, July 11th, 2025. All right, now, pigeons. What do you all know about pigeons? Pigeons are part of the Columbidae family, which includes what other type of bird? Winged rats, blue jays, doves, or crows? I probably should have learned to say Columbidae before this, but I didn't. That's right, doves, in fact. They are sometimes referred to as rock doves? No, that's not right. Mourning doves are referred to as rock pigeons. I don't know, one of the two. Everybody got that right. Everybody gets points. Catastic moves up. Up moves down. That's confusing. Everybody else holding steady. Although Matt and Spelling Bee Champ, y'all are really close. All right, more pigeons. A 16-foot hyper-realistic pigeon statue is the current installation of the plinth in what city? New York City, London, Newark, or Paris? Yeah, maybe one of these places, very well known for pigeons. That is New York. New York. That was a picture. Yeah, I had a picture there. So, okay, let's see what this does to the leaderboards. Oh, all right, Catastic. You could do it. You could do it. We are all just playing for second place. Pigeons. More pigeons. Several powder pigeons were featured in an episode of the 2nd season of what recent sci-fi show? Star Trek Discovery, Andor, Murderbot, or Dune Prophecy? Recent, I would say within the last 6 months. Yes, this was one I was sure would ruin some folks. It was in Andor on that fancy French planet. There's some powder pigeons just hanging out with their big poofy necks. Okay. Meh and Spelling Bee Champ both got that one. Very nice. Nice. Closer to first. Okay. I think maybe a question for anybody that knows me. Nope, never mind. Danish zoologist Johannes Theodor Reinhardt proposed that dodos were what? Big ol' pigeons? Somehow even dumber pigeons? Ground pigeons or dead pigeons? You could probably figure it out. Some of you could figure it out. Somehow even dumber pigeons is a great thing for a Danish zoologist to say, but no, he said they were ground pigeons. They couldn't fly. Technically, they were also dead pigeons, but only now. I don't know when he lived. Spelling Bee Champ moving up to second place, dropping meh down. Okay. Okay, I think one more pigeon, and then we'll do some bonus questions. Oklahoma City is home to what pigeon-related organization? The American Register of Homing Pigeons, the American Pigeon Museum and Library, the Anti-Pigeon League headquarters, or the Dwight D. Eisenhower Presidential Pigeon Library. That was a mouthful. Good options in there, but it is the American Pigeon Museum and Library. Looks like a fun place. Been on their website way more than I probably should admit. Anti-Pigeon League also would be funny. Okay, let's see. Spelling Bee champ on fire, but no movement on the board. However, it's still anyone's game because we have the bonus round for bonus points. Boop. These were double the points, and you can only pick one. Knock, knock. Who's there? The Prime Minister of Canada. Paul who? Justin who? Stephen who? Or Mark who? Combine two of the categories, the knock, knock, and the Canada. Ooh, we split it, folks. All right, two people keep up with current events because, mark my words, Trudeau is not the Prime Minister anymore. Mark Carney is. But wait, we have one more bonus question. It is a slider. You're going to slide it. That's worth double points. How many species of Columbina pigeons and doves are there in the world? Somewhere between 250 and 400. You're going to take it, slide it to where you think. There is a margin of error. And we'll see if anybody gets this one, because why would you know that? Look at all these pigeons, though. Look at that one. Oh, I like this one. Ones with the funny feet. Those are the weirdest ones, I think. Don't forget to hit submit once you've got your slider in place. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's very dramatic. Oh. $353. Let's see if anybody got close enough. No, nobody got close enough. Maybe that one, maybe no more sliders. I feel like every time I do a slide one, I say that. Oh well. All right. In third place, meh. Good job, meh. In second place, Spelling Bee champ. And in first place, I think we all know who it is. It's Val. Val the pug with a witch's hat. But good job, Cat-tastic, and everyone else. So, again, if you're watching, you can still join in. We're going to do another Kahoot. It's completely different questions, and the scores go down to 0. We'll probably start that one pretty promptly at 12 or 12:30, but let's find that one first. Here we go. It's right there. I'm just like hesitating for a moment. I was like, that's the right one, right? Classic mode. Now let's triple check that the randomized order and the autoplay are off. There we go. Potatoes, welcome. And this is the opportunity to change your character. Everybody's leaving. Okay. Hey, there we go. Okay. You can change your character, leave and come back, change your name if you want. Join in if you haven't. There's Val. just testing my volume now because it's for some reason not working for me. So let's see. Would help if my mic was on, huh? If you're watching on YouTube, you can play along by going to Kahoot.it and then putting in the pin there at the top, 991-868. This has been just a fun experience of forgetting how I used to do this 2 months ago, the last time I did it, and trial and error. And we'll get going in about, 4 minutes or so. We'll see. All right. Probably get started sooner rather than later on this one. I do want to give a couple more minutes for folks to trickle in. Oh, and I lost my viewer. Gotta remember that this is archived, and even if I don't have any viewers, everything I say is still being recorded. Okay. There's potatoes. Welcome back, potatoes. Potatoes. Boil and mash them, stick them in a stew. What do we think? 3 is good? 4? Sorry, we got 4. Anybody else that's coming in? You can always hop in, start playing. But for now, let's get started. Right. This is game 2. Love that there's a countdown and then like a title screen. Oops. Macaroni. Round 1, macaroni. It's just macaroni. We got some easy ones, we got some hard ones. We got some that are maybe in between, but they're all macaroni. Macaroni pasta often goes by what other name? Elbows, tubes, bindies, or hollow spaghetti? That's right, it's gonna be another fast one. They're elbows. Elbow, I don't think spaghetti is, or sorry, macaroni is trademarked, but yeah. Let's see who did it fastest. Okay. Val, number 1. But still early, Which of the following is not a current variation of Kraft mac and cheese? Jalapeno, ranch, pizza, or thick and creamy? Yeah, you're looking at it because you're like, it could all be a type of Kraft mac and cheese. Yep. Knew I would get you. Everybody knew thick and creamy though. Everybody knew that one was a variation. Jalapeno and ranch both exist. Pizza does not. Yet. 2 of you got that one, which knocks potatoes up to number 2. Remember, the faster you answer, assuming that you get it correct, the more points you get. Macaroni is traditionally made with what kind of wheat? Durum, Kahoot.it, emmer, or einkorn? Who knew there were so many kinds of wheat? 2 of you did. Durum. I'm probably saying that wrong. It's probably like a durum. Durum. Oh, Val. Down to 3rd, but it's still early. It's still early, folks. Potato is number 1. Meh. Number 2. Potatoes has the highest streak of 3. Yankee Doodle stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni, but what does macaroni mean in this context? The look was just fine and dandy, the feather was bent like macaroni pasta, a fashionable but gaudy man, or a man who smells like cheese. Yes, I thought I'd get some folks with the just fine and dandy. It meant a fashionable but gaudy person, a man specifically. Oh, Val, back up to number 1. That didn't last very long. All right, potatoes and meh, falling back down to 2 and 3. All right, more macaroni questions. In Scotland, macaroni and cheese is commonly served in what form? In a flour tortilla with queso, macaroni pie in a crust, stuffed in a haggis, or battered and deep fried on a stick? Maybe this is a trick question. Maybe it's not. I would eat macaroni in almost all of these forms. Nobody chose the haggis. That was the trick. Yes, it is macaroni pie in a crust, although I will say in a flour tortilla with queso does sound really good. Very heavy on the carbs, but you know. All right, Timber jumping up to second place. Val still in first. Matt third, Potatoes fourth, and Spelling Bee Champ, who for some reason is still on here, even though I'm pretty sure they're not playing, is in fifth. All right, round 2, emojis. Sure do hope that the emojis show up in these, because if not, that might make things really hard. All right, round 2, emojis. Early emojis could be sent on Microsoft devices using what font? Hieroglyph, Silly Sans, Wingdings, or Symbolitize? Let's see. Let's date our participants by how many people actually know what this is. It's Wingdings. Silly Sans, though. Nobody chose that, and it's a great name for a font, but whatever. All right, Timber and Meh moving up. Val moving on down. More emojis. By 2018, every major software vendor had changed the pistol emoji to what? A blunderbuss, a foam dart gun, a Nintendo Zapper, or a water gun? I couldn't find a picture, a stock photo that would not give away the answer, so it's that person. Yes, it's a water gun. There was maybe a shooting, and they decided they should change it. Everybody got that one right. No movement, but still pretty close for first place there. Timber and May. The 2017 movie The Emoji Movie had an all-star cast including Sir Patrick Stewart as the voice of what emoji? The British flag emoji, the poop emoji, the Vulcan salute emoji, or the manned bald emoji? Prestigious actor with a lordship played the poop emoji. Notoriously bad movie. I've never seen it, but I have read the reviews. Okay, Val knew that one and bumped themselves back up to first place. In 2015, the laughing emoji with tears received what title from Oxford Dictionaries? Word of the Year, 2015's Best Emoji, Most Influential Emoji of the Year, or World's Dumbest Emoji? It was the Word of the Year. Caused some controversy because some people felt that it's not a word. You know, the Oxford Dictionaries, they like to stay cutting edge. Meh got that right, bumping them up to number 1 with a score of 5,666. Ooh. Val down to 2, Timber at 3. I think we got some more. In part, the Unicode Consortium work includes what emoji-related task? Restricting black market emojis, trying to halt the use of all emojis, selecting what emojis get officially added, or lobbying Congress on behalf of emojis. The Unicode Consortium. They are the ones who decide which emojis get officially added. Based on description, that's a whole other thing. That's why sometimes emojis look different on different devices, because it's up for interpretation. Anyway, that's what they do. Okay. Lots of points, but no movement as of yet. I think we have one more emoji question, and that question Oh, no. We have another one, but it's later. Okay, round 3. We're on to round 3. Tattoos. Just tattoos. Maybe struggled with categories this month. All right, let's see what you all know about tattoos and tattoo-related things. Mendi is a traditional temporary tattooing, more commonly known as what in the West? Dek, Irizumi, I don't know why I even bother, henna, or sakyant. Yes, everybody knew that. It is henna. I wanted to start you off easy, okay? But that also means not a lot of movement. With our 4 players here. Popeye the Sailor Man had what tattooed on both forearms? Swallows, the name olive oil, cans of spinach, or anchors. And yes, everybody got the answer very fast. It is anchors. It's got one on each arm. That picture did not show that, but other people said cans of spinach. That is incorrect. The cans of spinach came later, which is why you can use the image of Popeye the Sailor Man, because that is in the public domain, but not Popeye the Sailor Man eating spinach, which is not yet in the public domain. Copyright is weird. What rapper had Thug Life tattooed across his stomach? Is that Jam Master Jay, ODB, the Notorious B.I.G., or Tupac? Right, some of you know, some of you don't. It's Tupac. Let's see. Ooh, Val and Timber moving up. Meh. I think maybe didn't know that one. Got down to 3rd. Potatoes, though, has the highest answer streak of 4. This one's a real toss-up. How hard the questions are, I guess. Oh well. All right, tattoos. More tattoos. Temporary tattoos in the U.S. must be approved by what government agency? The Office of Consumer Affairs, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, the Food and Drug Administration, or the Federal Trade Commission? That's the OCA, the ATF, the FDA, or the FTC. And yes, it is the FDA. It is not a food or a drug. But I guess you put it on your body so they don't want like lead to be in it? I don't know. Hey, it's a tight race here, y'all. We just need 1 person, or 2, or 3 to slip up here. Okay. What tattoo reality competition show has been on the air since 2012? This one will get somebody. LA Ink. Oh my God, are you kidding me? These are all actual reality shows. I was like, surely you all will. Anyway, whatever. Everybody got that right. It was Ink Master. Did find that a little annoying that everybody got that. Oh, look at that. Spelling Bee champ. Back in the game. With 942. It's still anybody's game. Spelling Bee champ. Now that we're in round 4, which is disco. Just disco. All right, let's start with an easy one. In the classic 1977 disco movie Saturday Night Fever, John Travolta played what character? Tony Manero, Bobby Esposito, Danny Zuko, or Leo Martinelli? I was sure I would get somebody with the Danny Zuko. Like, surely somebody will slip up. Get Danny Zuko. No, it's Tony Manero. Okay. Disco. Disco number 2. What disco band has an official day in Los Angeles celebrated on September 21st? Earth, Wind, and Fire, the Bee Gees, ABBA, or Casey and the Sunshine Band? Specifically, it should be celebrated on the 21st night of September. That's right, it's Earth, Wind, and Fire. That was your big hint, September 21st, for anyone who didn't get that. Whoa, there we go. All right, potatoes. Now at number 2, Matt and Timber. 3rd and 4th, Spelling Bee Champ. You got this. I love a Cinderella story. Disco, number 3. Disco Demolition Night was a 1979 promotional event turned riot for what sports league? The National Basketball Association, the National Hockey League, National Football League, or Major League Football. They were gonna, I don't know, bulldoze some disco albums, and it got out of hand and started a riot. MLB, notorious for weird promotional events. This one just got out of hand. Hockey League is a good guess, though. 3, if you got that. Pushing potatoes up to number 1, meh up to number 2, and knocking Val down. Sorry, Val. Sorry. Yeah, Val. Yeah. Okay. All right. Number 4. How we doing? Oh, we got so much time, you all. Studio 54 was a world-famous discotheque in what New York borough? Yeah, this is going to be harder, right? Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, or Manhattan? Studio 54. Is that the one that burnt down? No, that can't be right. Anyway, the answer was Manhattan. We had a guess in every one of those. Nice. There's probably a lot of guesses on that one. Manhattan. Heart of Manhattan. Who have you got that, which allowed Val to take back first place? Who? I think that was the last of the disco questions. Nope, we have one more. The first disco ball patent was filed in 1917 in what Kentucky city? Oh, it's not Louisville. Is it Newport, Paducah, Lexington, or Bowling Green? This is another one I feel like people are going to have to guess on because we all know that Louisville was the biggest supplier of disco balls in the world at one point. But where was the patent? It was Newport, up in northern Kentucky. It's just a ball with a bunch of mirrors glued to it. One person got that, and it was Spelling Bee Champ. I told you, you still are in the game. You could do this. Okay. I believe that was the last one, which then should bring us to our bonus round for our bonus points. Now remember, these are worth twice the amount of points. And sometimes they're in different formats. Might be a slider, might be multiple choice. I mean, like choose multiple, not multiple choice. They're all multiple choice. Anyway, you know what I mean. Hold on. Boop. Okay, now we can go. Okay, bonus question number 1. It is a multi-select. You can select more than one. Which of the following are actual emojis? Keep in mind, you need to get the correct answers. If you get one incorrect, you will get no points. Piece of macaroni, bicep with anchor tattoo, cheese wedge, mirror ball. Which of those are actual emojis? The 2 correct answers were cheese wedge and mirror ball. Looks like everybody got the cheese wedge. Most people got mirror ball, but let's see who accidentally selected the wrong one and therefore got no points. Okay. Timber, jumping up. Number 2, potatoes, meh, dropping down. Very good. Okay, we got another bonus question coming up here, though. Remember, twice the points. This is a single select, I believe. This emoji is officially named what? Man in business suit levitating, man in black being abducted by aliens, man falling into hole, or ska jump. Remember the Unicode Consortium, they're the ones who come up with the official names, and then people can interpret it however they want. And this particular emoji is called man in business suit levitating. I think it should be called the ska jump, and so does somebody else apparently. All right. Potatoes and meh. But wait a second, shouldn't it have given us the winner podiums, unless we have another bonus question? We do, 3 bonus questions. All right, double the points. What is the name of the Louisville company that once produced the vast majority of disco balls used in the U.S.? Lambda Reflection Services, Delta Dance Company, Omega Mirror Products, or Alpha Disco Merchandising. You may have even passed by this place if you live in Louisville and you've driven down Bardstown Road. They have a store, I believe. Omega Mirror Products. Everybody got that. Let's see who got it fastest. By which I mean, let's see who won. So here we go on the podium in 3rd place. Meh. That's 2 third places. Very good. In 2nd place, Potatoes. And in 1st place with 18,000 points, Val. Once again, Val, you got both 1st places. Very good. Congratulations. We have 10 minutes to spare on this. So maybe I will do some more promoting again. If you did not see our announcement today, we have sensory backpacks for the kids that you can check out. You can put those on hold from our website. It's a clear little backpack, comes with different items. They have different themes and that sort of thing. It's fun. Great for kids. I have a birding program this Friday, July 11th, 2025, in case you're watching this in the future. You could sign up for that by emailing me, garrett.wilson@lfpl.org, which you can find on our website. It is in Central Park. We'll meet at Central Park and see what kind of birds we can find. And then there's other stuff. There's other programs out there. We have we have a play series that we've been doing in which we have actors come in and do table reading. Check out that. It's on our website. I don't know. I got nothing else. You guys got anything? Oh wait, you can't talk back. Okay. Well, never mind then. In that case, I will say thank you for joining us. Let's see. Oh, yeah, so I know. You figured who that was. Thanks for joining. We'll be back next month. When will we be back next month, Garrett? That's a great question. We are now doing this on the 2nd Tuesday of the month. So August 12th should be the next one. Same time, noon and noon 30. Come back. I have those questions already picked out, and maybe there are some even weirder ones than this time. So thank you all. Bye.